you doing? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Hardscape Academy Apprentice program, and we've got some guys up from Dallas, Texas. We're doing a mock patio install, and we're going to teach these guys how to install a small paver patio that they can translate into some profitable projects going down the road. So check it out. You might even drive, like, you know, again, where our offsets are here. You might even just put a stake here, or a flag or something. Again, just something that's going to help you just delineate that a little bit more. But you got to watch with flags, is, you know, they get bent over and then kicked out in the yard. You're like, well, crap, where was it? But more or less, that's why you got these offsets like this. They're going to help you through the whole excavation process. So these offset markers will be a big deal. Just always make sure that everybody on site knows, and try to develop a standard in your company as best you can. Like, our offsets are always 2 feet. Always, or always 3 feet, whatever your number is. And I mean, it still doesn't even hurt to make a mark, you know, on the job. 3 foot OS offset, right? Done. And that way, and put it in an area where it's not going to get disturbed theoretically. So we've got Nick and Skidster there, and Carlos has been rocking that thing. But we're getting a patio set up here. We talked over there about how to do the excavation and do your grades and get your grades set up properly. Now we're working on how you do, and you know, how we're getting the right elevations for setting our pavers. And we've got everything set up and out. We got the Hardscape trailer here. Lunch is here now, but we've got the Hardscape trailer set up. It's got everything we need in it to do and perform an install. And so we're doing this. It's a lot of fun. So these guys, again, they're learning how to install a paver area. And we're teaching all the lessons that we know and have learned based on industry standards, like and as set by ICPI, with a few exceptions of like some open graded stone, stuff like that. So we're having a good time here today. A lot of fun. We'll show you some more as we go. And as of now, we've got our screed bed out, which we've been talking about. Nick and Carlos are going to grab some pavers, and we're going to lay pavers in here. We're going to talk about how those, you know, just patterns and concepts and all that. And then tomorrow we're going to talk about building retaining walls or seat walls and dealing with curves and all that kind of stuff. So we'll look forward to working with that. So we're moving ahead. Hey everybody, good morning. We had a great day yesterday here at our Hardscape Academy training apprentice day here. Did an install. We were talking about lighting is also perfect here, but we did a small you know, mock-up install here. After, over near one of the doors on the building over there, we talked about how to set grade and our expectations for depth of digging and how to do that efficiently and all those things. We did a mock setup here on about 6 inches of clean stone with a 1-inch setting bed of number 9 stone. And once we got pavers laid and talked about efficiently and how we do that, and running string lines and how to square off the building and how to make these cuts so that these soldier radius pavers, you know, all butt together properly and into industry standards. Had a great day and turned out real well. And we're going to talk today. We're going to get set up. And we're going to talk about saw cutting and how we make all that stuff happen. Hey everybody, so we've got we're going to break for lunch here, but we did a little mock-up of a freestanding retaining, or a freestanding seat wall. And we talked about how we get these things, our bedding layers screeded out so it's perfect. There's no leveling block to block to block and all that kind of nonsense. We screed out a bedding layer like this that's perfectly level, so we just set each block on there, start gluing and stacking, or pinning and stacking depending on the retaining wall system we're doing. The importance of having your materials as close to site as possible, and the need for embedment, how the bottom course always needs to be buried, and then also how we step up into a hillside like this. Because we want to start building from the lowest portion possible. So how we build, you know, into a hillside and stair step up a hillside. So there we're talking about tools and machines that mechanize and make paver laying more efficient with the use of pneumatics, air systems, things like that. So these are really handy for laying pavers in and on jobs. And then also we got a geosynthetic base pad there. We talked about installing these geosynthetic panels And then also other measurement in elevation tools, like using a laser versus like a zip level. So we're talking about all that kind of stuff. That's the conclusion of our training a couple days here at the Hardscape Academy Apprentice program, our apprenticeship program. We built, as you can see, what used to be just a little paver pad here. Then we built a little demonstration wall. We tailor this program to whatever you folks want to learn about. We had some guys come up a while ago, and they just spent 3 days in the office with us, and we just talked about bidding and estimating and going over their systems and doing all that kind of stuff. And these guys wanted to do hands-on field construction, so that's what we did. We didn't have a job going at the moment to actually put them out on, but we still wouldn't have actually gotten to go as deep on that job as we did by building this small mock-up here. So really good value for their time. Check out our rates at thehardscapeacademy.com. It was a lot of fun, and it's enjoyable to teach, and those guys are going to take home some new skills they didn't have. Carlos ran a Bobcat for the first time ever, and so he was having a good time with that, and he got some new skills under his belt there too, so we're real happy with it. So any other things, thehardscapeacademy.com, and we'll look forward to training and teaching on the next one. Have a great one. The first thing the rich man tells him to do is every time he gets paid is take 10% of his paycheck and hide it and forget about it. Forget you have it. Do that for a year. Okay, cool. Now you got this chunk of money. Now go invest it in something and do something smart with it. You'll pay your bill. You know, you take it 10%, you put it away. You pay your bills, you do what you need to do, and you'll realize you don't even miss that 10%. You know, unless you're blowing your money on a bunch of stupid crap. You could go too much beer, cigarettes, lottery tickets, Monster energy drinks, gas station food, not packing your lunches. And I mean, I know company owners that blow money like this on stupid crap. And I used to be one of them way back in the day. I would spend money way too frivolously out at the bars and restaurants and be just an absolute idiot with my money and piss away really, hundreds of dollars a month and not even realize it's slipping through my fingers and then wonder why I had nothing.